Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland. Offensive rebound. And Mobley. Throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Szczerbiak. Here's Hoiberg. Now Garnett. Defended by Allen. 6 to shoot. Fade away. And he overshot that one, missing. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Strus in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Screen by Allen. To the paint. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jarrett Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Over to the wing. Pass to Sprewell. Off target with his 3. Here's Mitchell. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Szczerbiak. Covered by Mobley. And the basket by Szczerbiak.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Here's Garland. Rebound by Szczerbiak.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, and Szczerbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Mitchell outside. Inside. And Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out left to the wing. Here's Szczerbiak. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside Garland. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Pass to Cassell. Garnett with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Kevin Garnett no good on the free throw. And here is Hunter. Back to Okoro. Allen left side. For 3, Mitchell. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett with it. Guarded by Hunter. Here's Hoiberg. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Okoro. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Over Hoiberg. Garland, no good. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Here's Cassell. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Wade. Now here's Okoro. Out to Wade. With the drive. And it's Wade with the jam.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's Madsen. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett, John Brown.
And so here's Cleveland, leading by 5. Here's Jerome. Wade outside. Jacks up a 3. Here's Okoro. Off on the layup. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Now here's Garnett. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Okoro. Now Hunter. Here's Jerome, covered by Martin. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by Olowokandi. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Down low. Here's Madsen. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Hassel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Madsen. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Cleveland with the ball. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Mobley outside. Hunter on the wing. And here is Okoro. Lets it go with the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Pass to Madsen. Here's Hassel. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Mobley is screened. To the middle to stop the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Here's Serbiak. Here's Garnett. A 3-pointer, no good. Cavaliers trailing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And it's Strus with the rebound. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Minnesota calls timeout. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low. Finding a high percentage look there.
Mitchell outside. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Pass to Sprewell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution for your Cavaliers.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Serbiak. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead. Thompson outside. Back to Hunter. The screen from Thompson. Hunter, no one around him. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Here's Garnett. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Garland. And they get it. The rebound by Garnett. Timberwolves leading by 5. Over to the left wing. And it's Sprewell missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Cassell. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cassell's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota. Outside Garland. Over Cassell. Here's Mitchell. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top. Ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Hoiberg can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The 17-footer. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs. Garnett outside. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Picked off in midair. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. To the inside. Foul called on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Garland attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Olowokandi. 5 to shoot. Count it. Olowokandi's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Minnesota. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Mitchell in the corner. Allen with the ball. Not enough on that one as it misses.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Hoiberg. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Here's Cassell. Here's the three. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. Garland with the bucket.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Minnesota calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Hassel. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now here's Allen. Sinks that one from the post. 8 points for Jared Allen.
How about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Here's Cassell. Kicks it out to Garnett. Pass to Hassel. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. Hassel's got 7 points in the game.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Cassell. Misses the 3. Mitchell with it. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Here's Hassel. He has 7. Pass to Hoiberg. Garnett inside. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Now here's Mobley. He has 6. Outside Garland. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. $15 seconds left in the third. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Kevin Garnett, a big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Right side, Garland. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett surveying the defense. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Now, here's Garland. Looking to end his cold spell. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Johnson the screen. Going inside. Pass to Madsen. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Jerome. Back to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
One of Jarrett Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. Moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. To the wing right side. And the 3 ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And how about Sprewell there, dropping ones from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that 3-point.
Pass to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jarrett Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And here is Serbia. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Now here's Garnett.